What's up, everyone? This is All Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. Last time, we did a lot of just exploring around. I did a little bit of trading with Team 1, but mostly it was just kind of satisfying my curiosity when it came to exploration. Oh boy, Baton Pass. So I got at least a little bit of training done, and we did also find quite a few different candies, which we will be using to help increase the strength of our Pokemon momentarily. In this episode, we are gonna make a bit of a change of plans. I wanted to take on Penny, but unfortunately, I could not actually do so since Penny can only be fought at night. And I wanted to just kind of start by looking out over the Great Crater of Paldea. Because there's a Garchomp up there. I saw a Magnezone earlier. I really want to fight that Garchomp, but it won't come down. There we go. I can fight it from here. I should probably have Alice out front. Is the battle theme different? It is. It's actually a little bit different. I guess because I'm at the Great Crater. I mean, granted, the Great Crater is kind of where we're going to end up being anyway. So I guess just the Pokemon kind of around here would be around that anyway. I mean, at the very least, like, finding and fighting Pokemon around here wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing to get done, just to kind of make up for the lack of training last time. Yeah, because there's a Magnezone right there. Level 57 Magnezone. Come on, come on. There we... I can't actually throw my Pokeball at it. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead. We will... You know what? We'll try to use Spark first. See what it does. Metal sound. Okay. And then close combat. There we go. Once again, just trying my best to see what other Pokemon I can find here before doing the train. And that might be all that I can do because the Great Crater is freaking huge. Actually, there's a structure out there. Well, whatever. We'll worry about that when we actually need to go to the Great Crater. For the time being, I think we're good to actually try to get our training to... Actually, you know what? Screwing around like that might have actually given us enough time to just go and take on Penny, which was the original intent anyway. But let's go ahead and get our candies taken care of now. Let's just try to raise up Alice. Just enough. Perfect. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, we'll go with level 58, or 59 for Alice. We can go ahead and use 2 on Bolo. Yikes, 18,000 is what we need for that. Okay. I don't want to just use up all the rare candies. So we'll go ahead. We will use 6 mediums on Jehudi, giving it 2 level ups. If I can get all my Pokemon around 59 or 60, I think that would probably work for the best. Actually, just rare candy on Arthur. Around 9,000. Another on Arthur. For another level up. We still got plenty of mediums. Ew. I might need some more by the end of this. Then again, Team 1 needed it more than Team 2. Okay, so we'll go ahead, we'll use a large one on Jehudi. Grassy terrain. No. Rare candy on Tarma again. And then, honestly, kind of around here wouldn't be too bad to go into things. Plus, it's starting to get nighttime anyway. So what we can do is go to the Pokemon Center and heal. Okay, and the lights popped up, so now it's... I think the game officially considers it nighttime now. Alright, now let's get Team 2 out. Team 2 is doing a lot better in terms of the level department. So let's go ahead. I think I might need a few more of those. There we go. Then we can go ahead. We'll use a medium on Raichu. And a small on... Okay, 2 smalls on May. We'll go ahead. We will use 2 mediums on Cody. And that would hopefully be enough for what I need. Okay, so the big issue is going to be... Okay, if Penny is mostly going to be using evolutions, what would be the best way to take down each one? Because the first one, at the very least, I can start out with dealing with her Umbreon. Her Umbreon would need to be taken down... Let's see, it might not be bad. If I could get... Brick Break would also be pretty good. But I also need to consider what other evolutions would be available. Starting with May might not be the worst choice. We do have Hammer Arm, though. So that already gets us a pretty good start there. In which case, I'd need to consider some of her other evolutions. Because the ones that we saw Leafeon, Umbreon, and Jolteon. Jolteon's going to be rough in that case. What I need is a good ground type attack. There's Stomping Tantrum, which might not be bad. If I could teach Raichu a ground type move, but I don't think there's a good way to do that without putting in a lot more effort than I would like to do. Interesting that Braviary can learn Heat Wave. Because I'm trying to think... I mean, there's Earth Power, I guess. That wouldn't really be bad. I'm looking for something like Earthquake. There's also Close Combat, which I could also teach Cody. Yeah, I mean, the most surefire way would be Terra Blast, but again, that's a very difficult scenario to try to get to. Ground. Drill Run, Earth Power, Earthquake. Which I do have for May. May would be the best choice against Jolteon, I guess? If I could change May's Terra typing, that would be for the best, and I'm not entirely sure if there's a good way to do that. Unless... there might be one... but I think we're probably good. I think we are probably set. We've got pretty good levels for our Pokemon. Let's have May out on front. And let's head back to Naranja. We do have a few other things that we could do. We could give certain vitamins. I have an idea for potentially doing a Terra type. I'm dealing with that Jolteon. But let's see how far we can get now that we are much closer in terms of levels. Levels will help out significantly, and being able to actually kind of see, knowing what I'm in for will help out a lot as well. I'm glad it just jumps to the battle, too. Kind of. Well, I guess it just kind of skips to the reveal that it's Penny. Okay. So let's try this again. Now she should start out with... yeah, she's always going to start out with Umbreon. Okay. So we're only able to take down 2 of her Pokemon before. I'm still pretty low level compared to her. Since it seems like all of her Pokemon are around level 62. Umbreon's tanky. But if she's just going to use Baby Doll Eyes, that won't necessarily be a bad thing. Because all that'll do is just take slightly longer to take down Umbreon. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Actually, I'm kind of wondering. I should be using Dark Pulse sooner, but if I gave May the Clear Amulet, if that wouldn't help. But then again, I think all of her Pokemon have Baby Doll Eyes. So that's not going to be an issue strictly for May. Okay, next is Vaporeon. Did she show a Vaporeon before? I thought it was a Leafeon. Anyway, what would be... do I want to use Ridley or Raichu? In terms of evolutions, Flareon will be a problem. There's Jolteon. Glaceon will be a big problem for Ridley. Ew, I actually don't really have anything super good against Glaceon. Sylveon. Sylveon I'm gonna want Raichu for. Do I really need... I don't have a ground type move. So, except for Maya. So Maya's gonna be the main Pokemon to use against May. So let's go ahead. I guess the big question is, do I want to just treat May as a sacrifice play so I won't get hit on the way in? In terms of rock... Yeah, because I could try Wood Hammer. It probably won't actually work. Grass, I don't think there's anything else. Jolteon's not going to be super good. Espeon won't be any good. Leafeon's going to be bad. Glaceon won't really do a whole lot. Sylveon isn't going to do a whole lot. So yeah, I think I'm better off just going with a sacrifice play. Oh, that would have been so good if it had missed. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, Vaporeon is very tanky. So let's go with Ridley, because I want Raichu in, just in case she has a Sylveon. And we'll go ahead and use Giga Drain. Not going to be super great. And she nearly one-shots me, because it freaking has Aurora Beam. Ah, that's bad. Ooh. Okay, do that again. Do that again. Do Hydro Pump again. Oh, weak. Okay, well that's a problem. Let's go ahead and switch on over to Maya. Speed's not super good. You're trying Atlas, but that will just kind of bait out either. Actually, Ridley would have been pretty. I think Ridley would have been my best bet against Leafeon. Well, no, because I got Cody. Okay, let's use Atlas. We'll use Atlas. Vaporeon doesn't have that much health left, so we'll be fine. Psybeam. Cool, Quick Claw against one of the slower evolutions. And she used a priority move anyway! Ah! Quick Claw again! Okay, down goes Vaporeon. What's her next Pokemon? She's gonna use Jolteon or Leafeon? Jolteon! Okay, I still want to have Atlas out in case she has a Flareon. So we'll go ahead, we'll send out Raichu. That's not the best thing that I want to use in case she has a Sylveon. But it's the best thing I got. Especially when she does that. Okay, let's go ahead and use Surf. Okay, so Clear Amulet prevents any stat lowering. Surf is really not going to do a whole lot, and changing my Terra typing is only going to be super problematic. I could try Maya? I really don't want to... I don't want her to use Thunder on Maya. Plus, I already took down Vaporeon. Oh, we have a speed tie. Ugh. I don't want to use Thunder on Maya. Oh, and we took down Jolteon. Nice. Alright, what's next? Next Pokemon is Flareon. Okay. She didn't use Flareon last time. We do have Surf. Please use Static. Oh, weak. Okay, we can try Atlas? Yeah, we'll go with Atlas. I could hold on to Maya, just so that way I could try lowering accuracy and seeing if that might potentially help. But we'll see. We'll use a Hydro Pump. Come on! Of course, when she uses it, she never misses. There we go. Flare Blitz. Okay, that hurt, but not too badly. Water Pulse. Okay, down goes Flareon. Okay, so she used Umbreon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. I know she has a Leafeon. Yep, there it is. Okay, Leafeon. Okay, so it's Leafeon and then one final Pokemon, which would be either Glaceon, Espeon, or Sylveon. I mean, if I was a betting man, I would probably say Sylveon would be her ace. Sylveon feels like it should be her ace. Let's go ahead and switch on over to Cody, though. The one thing I learned from her last fight is that Leafeon is surprisingly tanky. And then we will Terrastalize and use Aerial Ace. I want to take down this Leafeon as fast as possible. So increasing my attack, even if she does Baby Doll Eyes. No, she uses Leaf Blade. It just stinks that she's faster than me. Ooh, that was good damage, though. Okay. Okay. Down goes Leafeon. She is down to her final Pokemon. And I'm willing to bet that it is Sylveon. Is it Sylveon? It is. Okay. My intuition was correct. I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. Okay, level 63, one level higher than her other evolutions. Let's go ahead and... what should I do? Should I try for an attack or lower speed? Let's go for a lower speed. Time to Terrastalize. Shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be! Okay, Scary Face gets off, though. Perfect, 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 perfect. So I should be able to get my attacks in first. My VV power will crush you into stardust! Okay, and down goes Cody. Okay, that's... fine? Question mark? I lowered her speed, so that should be helpful. The question is, do I want to switch in... The thing is, this isn't like a super powerful Pokemon. This isn't like the Starmobile or anything like that. So let's go ahead. We'll switch on into Maya. I don't think I need to focus on lowering her accuracy, though. I think what would be best is going for straight-up damage. Perfect! If I live, then I win. Ooh. But that's game! Down goes Sylveon, and down goes Penny. I don't care if Maya became confused, because that's the battle. It's all over now. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up, are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking! We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed. Merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this. So I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind Big Boss, you cannot! Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah? And what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is... thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were also kind to me. Stop right there, BB! Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Pray thee, speak to us! What is thine intent? Hey, Big Boss, answer us! Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Destro. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star. And me too. Hold that thought, Miss... Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them to do all stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them. Even leave the team. Yes. And according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus, the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star... No. What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well, then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Aha! Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you know as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but... oh, where do I even start? Wasn't that outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Huh? Yo, Big Boss, long time no see. Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily is thy long-hidden countenance a sight of sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny? How have you been this whole time? Morty. Oh, we found you at last. You've no idea how worried we've been. Harry. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2, hasta la vista, Cassiopeia, and hello, Penny! Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star, and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessed free from bullying. But I now know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course your immense courage in putting things to right. And so, I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband, and my threat to expel those who did not obey, is hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Penny, isn't this great? Now we all can stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. As far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I've more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization to school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and shepherdess driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, Specifically, I will be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for the Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Destro battling his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No? I mean, it sounds like fun, but I don't see how this be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true. We'd most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We're already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. It'd be a sweet deal for us. So, what do you say? You guys... Destro, what do you think? I think it sounds great. You get to keep your friends, and all of Team Star can still keep the friends they made along the way. Like Ortega said, or what you said, it's a win-win. Huh? But I just... No need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say that you should break up Team Star after all, I simply meant it is time to leave. Master Destro, please stop by my office later if you would. And now I'm back to the dorm room. Okay, well, I guess we can head on over to Clavel's office. Because we're still technically not done with this story beat. Ah, here you are, Master Destro. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Huh? Who is it? It's Penny. Ah, Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. Because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall? I got hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. Ah, I see. That is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry, and I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I will consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Master Destro, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. Why did it just put me back to my dorm room? Let's go back to... Wait a minute, what? Oh, well, Clavel's here. maybe I'm supposed to leave campus? I suppose that would be one way of going about this. Oh, there we go. Destro? Penny? There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of the school stairs? You know, where we first met? I'll be waiting. Oh, well, thankfully that's just right on ahead. Well, let's go ahead and do that. We are pretty much out of time, but let's maybe try to finish up this story beat. And there she is. Hasta la vista. The six of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know? Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. I mean, that's good news, but what exactly happened? The Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Director Clavels and that Gita lady kept complimenting me, like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something? Huh. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I never seem to find the right words. But, thank you so much. You saved Team Star, and my friends will... Oh god, that completely took the tension out of the scene! Oh my god! Oh boy, this game is still buggy as hell. Okay, let's get back into the scene. Let's get back into the scene, me. You saved Team Star, and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so... Here. Draco Meteor! Ooh. I'm sure you'll put this to good use. And, one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. So, next time, I'll be the one helping you, Destro. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. And with that, Starfall Street is now complete. And Team 2 is officially done. So out of curiosity's sake, can we actually go and talk to Penny at all? I take it there's not actually... not exactly that's here at the Academy. That might just be just a natural thing that happens once I'm done with all 3 story beats. Is basically going and asking for Penny and Nimona to join our character in Arvin. Because technically speaking, we wouldn't necessarily have that. We've got Clavel, we've got Miriam. There's no place to actually find Penny. So I'm just going to go out on a limb and assume that we'll be recruiting her once we're done with once we are part of the champion assessment. But with that, we're going to go ahead and call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. we are officially done with Team 2. So all that's left is getting done with Team 1's storyline, which is essentially just beating the Pokemon League. Team 1 is about at the same level that Team 2 was at for what we just did, but having to take care of the entire Elite Four, we may need a little bit more assistance, just because it's gonna require a little bit of analyzing just what exactly we'll need. I would like to maybe try to get a fire-type move if Miriam could potentially learn. Miriam's a normal type. I'm hoping she could learn some sort of fire-type move. Just because that would help out a lot in taking down Poppy. I don't think anyone on Team 1 can learn any attacking fire-type moves, which is a massive oh, well, Fire Punch. Fire Punch could work. That is one move. I mean, I can at the very least try to do something with that. But anyway, we do still have quite a bit of stuff that we could potentially try to deal with. Heat Wave I can't do anything with. Flamethrower I can't do anything with. Yeah, for being a normal type, Komala does not really have much in terms of type variety. I think that's it. Flare Blitz. Yep. Pretty much it. So unless I got a fire... changed to a Fire Terra type and learned the Terra move, yeah, Fire Punch is all we really got, and that's gonna be a problem. But I'll worry about trying to deal with that stuff next time. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. I think we might actually take a bit of a breather, just because I would like to do more stuff with the classes, especially since I was specifically told history would be interesting to try to do. So we'll take a look at potentially getting through the history classes, as well as finishing off Clavel and Miriam's stories. We don't need to do classes for those. So I think we could probably take care of those. And if those don't take all that long, maybe we can at the very least, well, we'll see. We'll see how close we are and whether or not we can start history, or if we can just go with biology, since Jacques doesn't seem to have a storyline. So we'll take the time to maybe get a little bit more side stuff taken care of before taking on the Elite Four again. Until next time, everyone, take care.